Sometimes you can just get struck with a wave of just how fragile life can be, how quickly and easily it can be taken away from you. And it just sucks that so many people, myself included, can just go through so much of their lives, so much of their lives, ignoring the tiny little things that make life great, that make life worth living, that make it beautiful and inspiring. And just kind of sucks that it often takes someone getting to a bad state to finally start to notice what they have been taking for granted and ignoring. And yeah, I have definitely had some moments where, like, I'm not gonna lie, this diagnosis has been hard enough on me that for someone who used to scoff at just how selfish and stupid it was to go and give it up, like that kind of thing started to seem like a reality. It was almost like, well, if it gets worse, I still have that option. I can still always do that. And there were a couple times when it got pretty real, and it was getting to be more than a little random thought. There was one time I remember it was wild. I was not in a great place, not in a great state, and I remember standing up after doing something, and the most intense head rush I've ever felt in my life started coming over me. So I ended up just leaning over the counter and just letting it take over me. And it felt like it lasted forever, and it just took every part of my body, and it was blacking out everything around me, taking it, just like narrowing it down to a pin. And I honestly thought, like, this must be what it feels like right before the lights go out. And it was just kind of weird that I almost found comfort in that. Again, with the whole, like, well, if everything else goes wrong, I've always got this. It almost felt like so weirdly euphoric with just that rush taking over me, that I was like, that wouldn't be so bad, would it? Then I wouldn't have to deal with this anymore. But I can honestly say I couldn't be happier that I was able to find a way to not give in to those temptations. Because, again, it's such a fragile thing that can change for the worse or disappear like that. And sometimes it's hard to lose sight of that. And you're here for just such a finite little blip of time that it feels like such a waste to throw that away without trying to see what you're capable of doing. So, yeah, it's my random thought of the day.